The 1943 Washington quarter is often considered a relatively rare and historically significant coin due to a combination of factors that include wartime production and the unique circumstances surrounding its mintage. While most quarters from the 1940s are fairly common in circulation, the 1943 Washington quarter stands out for its historical context and its limited mintage, particularly given the broader context of World War II. Historical context and mintage. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932, replacing the Barber Quarter. By 1943, the United States was deep into World War II, which significantly impacted the production of various coin types. The mintages of many coins during this period were limited as precious metals were diverted for wartime use, and the government focused on producing necessary wartime materials like bullets, tanks, and other equipment. Consequently, many coins, including quarters, were produced in fewer numbers than in other years. For the 1943 Washington quarter, the U.S. Mint struck the coin in the usual composition of 90% silver and 10% copper. However, this was a time of material shortages, and although most quarters were made in Philadelphia, there were a few notable exceptions. The San Francisco Mint produced a limited number of proof quarters in 1943, which are especially rare today. Key features of the 1943 Washington quarter. 1. Design. The obverse of the coin features a left-facing bust of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, while the reverse showcases an eagle perched on a branch, surrounded by the words, E pluribus unum, United States of America, and quarter dollar. This design remained largely unchanged throughout the Washington Quarter series. 2. Mintage. The total mintage for the 1943 Washington Quarter was relatively high compared to other years during the war, with around 45 million quarters produced at the Philadelphia Mint alone. However, this figure is still considerably lower than the peak production years of the 1930s, when mintages reached over 100 million. It's important to note that, while a high mintage in the context of the 1940s, 1943 quarters from San Francisco or Denver are significantly rarer. 3. Proof coins. San Francisco struck only a small number of proof coins in 1943. These are highly coveted by collectors due to their superior quality and scarcity. The proofs were produced in limited quantities, and the 1943 proof Washington Quarter is among the most valuable in the series. Rarity and value. The rarity and value of the 1943 Washington Quarter can vary greatly depending on its condition, mint mark, and whether it is a proof or regular issue. The general issue in 1943 Washington Quarter, even though it was produced in relatively large numbers, still holds value due to its age and historical significance. Uncirculated coins. In uncirculated condition, the 1943 Washington Quarter can fetch anywhere from $5 to $25, depending on the specific grade. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Coins in mint state, especially those graded MS 65 or higher, can be worth significantly more. Proof coins. A 1943 proof quarter from the San Francisco Mint is far rarer and commands a much higher price. Depending on the condition and any unique features, these proof coins can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars. A well-preserved 1943 proof Washington Quarter might be priced in the range of $1,000 or more. Factors affecting value. Several factors determine the value of a 1943 Washington Quarter. Condition. As with most collectible coins, the better the condition, the higher the value. Coins that have been well preserved, free from scratches or discoloration, are worth more. Rarity. Proof quarters and quarters with unusual errors, such as doubling, tend to be more valuable. Market demand. The coin market fluctuates, and the value of coins can rise or fall depending on demand from collectors, investors, and economic conditions. Conclusion. The 1943 Washington Quarter is a coin that embodies both historical importance and numismatic value. While the standard 1943 quarters are not among the rarest in the Washington Quarter series, proof coins and higher-grade examples can still command significant prices among collectors. For coin enthusiasts, the 1943 Washington Quarter represents a piece of wartime history, and its scarcity, combined with the era in which it was produced, makes it a noteworthy addition to any collection. The 1969 Washington Quarter, while not generally considered rare in terms of mintage, can still attract interest from collectors under certain circumstances. Most 1969 quarters are worth only face value, or a small premium above that for uncirculated coins or those in excellent condition. However, some factors can make a 1969 Washington Quarter stand out, such as specific mint errors or rare variations. Mintage and common value. The 1969 Washington Quarter was minted in large quantities, with approximately 130 million produced across the Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, and Denver, D. mints. These coins are widely available in circulated and uncirculated conditions, and in general, a typical 1969 quarter in average condition is worth only face value or up to $5 for one in mint state, uncirculated. Special variations. The true rarity and value of a 1969 quarter often depend on specific errors or unique characteristics. For instance, some collectors may look for quarters with off-center strikes, double strikes, or other minting mistakes. These errors can significantly increase a coin's value, sometimes fetching hundreds of dollars, depending on the severity and attractiveness of the error. Value with errors. One of the more notable errors is the 1969 D double die obverse, DDO, where the date or letters show a doubling effect due to a misalignment during the die process. While this error is more famous on pennies, like the 1955 DDO, it has also been found on quarters, including some 1969 D examples. Such a coin can command substantial premiums, ranging from $50 to several $100s in some cases, depending on the condition and prominence of the error. Grading and condition. The value of a 1969 Washington Quarter can also rise depending on its grade. Coins that are graded mint state, MS, or those graded higher due to their sharp details, minimal wear, and luster are often more valuable. Coins that are certified by reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC tend to fetch higher prices in the market. In summary, while a standard 1969 Washington Quarter is not rare, errors and high-grade examples can increase its appeal to collectors. The 1969 Washington Quarter, while not generally considered rare in terms of mintage, can still attract interest from collectors under certain circumstances. Most 1969 quarters are worth only face value, or a small premium above that for uncirculated coins.